Hi, I'm back with another review for you today. It's just going to be a quick and easy review just to basically tell you about the foundation that I'm going to be using, which is the Maybelline New York Dream Flawless Nude Foundation, which is this one. I'm sure it's been out for quite a while. I'm sure I've seen it before. I'm sure it's come out in the US first, and it's only just come out in the UK, but I thought it was already out, so I've definitely seen it before. I thought I picked up the lightest shade, but I've just looked up that I've actually picked up, I think it's nearly the darkest shade. I think it is anyway, unless they put the shades in the wrong order. But they only have 7 shades. I've got shade 40 Fawn Canal, and I'll just tell you a little bit about it, what I've got on the Maybelline website. Only 7 shades. They don't have any darker shades for women of colour. Ultra fine, lightweight formula that is 12 times finer, can be applied like a face cream, no heavy caked on effect, fuss free, coverage that is buildable but still looks and feels natural, blends instantly onto the skin. This foundation retails at $5.99. This is on the Superdrug website, but I bought it in a supermarket and it's also going for $5.99 at the moment. I think where it's new, they're trying to promote it a lot, so they've put down the price, but the price before that, which it will go back to, is $8.99. I'm going to start off by applying one side with a sponge, one side with a brush, primer on one side, not on the other. So I'll just give it a shake. It is very watery. It does have the... it does only have 20 mils, which is 10 millilitres less than a normal foundation. And on the back it actually says, it tells you to shake well and to drop on your fingers. Okay, so I'm going to be using my fingers on one side and a sponge on the other. So if I just take this out, you have this shape. It's not like you can squeeze the foundation on. I don't really see the point in this. What's the point in that? Oh god. Oh no. I've picked up a darker shade. I will make sure I blend it. Oh, I should have tanned. Okay, so I'm going to put a primer on. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Skin Perfection, which is the pore filling primer, and I'm going to put that on this side, just where my pores are. And I will start off with the sponge. So I'm just going to take that and just put it on my hand, I guess. Very strange applicator. I don't really see the point in it. I would if you could squeeze it out, but you can't. So the colour is okay. It is, I'd say, 2 shades darker than my skin, as you can see the difference here. So I've picked up the wrong shade. But the bit that I've used on my hand is all gone now, and I haven't even got to my forehead. So half of my face, I still need to use some more. So I'll just put some more on with the applicator. Okay, so there's the one side. At the moment, I'm not so keen on it. I feel like it's going to seep into the lines in my mouth. It hasn't covered the darkness under my eyes. Around my nose is okay, but there's still redness there. I will need to use concealer. I'll see how the rest goes. So the other side I'm going to be using my finger. It says to, oh god. Okay, I've made a mess. Okay, so put it on your finger. Okay, and there's that side. I much prefer using the sponge, as my fingers are now covered in foundation, and I've noticed when I'm using my fingers that it actually feels quite greasy. This side is starting to set. I'm not sure if I'll need powder yet. This side looks much more natural. I can see I have a few skin like marks. They're not really spots, they're kind of just like, they could be random freckles, but they're just there. They haven't covered them up. It hasn't covered up the darkness. Okay, so already it's seeping into the lines of my lip on this side. I'll zoom in and show you. So now you can see there is a very light coverage at the moment anyway. You can see the marks under my skin that I was going on about. So it does give a very natural effect, but here, I can see this line is forming. You can see the redness around my nose still dark under my eyes. It hasn't given good enough coverage for me. And also, I did use quite a bit of it. I did have to take the applicator out and use it quite a few times. I think maybe 4 times I used it, 4 or 5. And there's only 20 mils in there. So I feel that's going to go quite quickly. I'm now going to try and build it all up. The primer has not made any difference. I'm not very keen on it at the moment. Very silky, quite greasy. But you only notice the greasiness when you're using your fingers. If you're using a sponge, you won't even realise. You can't feel the greasiness when you're not touching your face. So unless you're touching your skin, it feels a little bit greasy. That might not be good for people with oily skin, especially in the heat, as you might end up extremely greasy. So I'm now going to get a sponge. And I'm just going to use a sponge all over now because that's what I'm more comfortable with. And I'm going to go for a second coat to see if I can build it up to more of a medium coverage. I'm not happy with this foundation. It's not just because I've got a darker shade either. I did swipe across my nose when I was using the sponge, just over my nose, and it took the foundation, yeah, let's take it off. It takes the foundation off, so it's quite slippery. You will have to set it so that it doesn't move around. Also, the second coat, I did focus around the dark area and the redness, and it has caked up around my nose. I suppose it has covered up the darkness a little bit more, but not brilliantly. I will have to use concealer. Also, I have used so much of this just for this coverage. It's not worth me having to keep taking it out. How many times have I taken it out? I've probably taken it out about 10 times now, maybe even more, just putting it on my hand to then use it on my face. It's quite a bit of effort. I will be back with the rest of my makeup done. We'll see how it goes then. Hopefully a little bit better than right now. Okay, so I am back and it's much better now that I've put the rest of my face on. To be honest, I'm still not happy with it at all. I'm so disappointed. It has given me lines already. When I set it with powder, straight away, I used my normal powder as well, which was the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, which never makes my face go like this, but it made my face feel like around my eyes, my forehead, all around this area, just my whole face, okay, just feels cakey. I think it looks a little bit cakey. I'm not keen on it. Like I said, I did pick up the wrong shade. It's actually the second or third to the darkest colour, and as you can see, I am pale and I'm still quite pale, so the colours aren't, you know, a wide variety. It's not very good with the colour range. There's only 7 shades. God knows how light the first colour is, but this one is one of the darkest, and you know, it's not good for people who have darker skin. Even for more tanned skin, this isn't going to be for you. It's such a shame that it is like this. It is cheap at the moment. I suppose I could use it for when I'm on holiday, for when I do have a tan, because it is a darker shade, but it's not even, I've blended it well, like not that far off my hand. It's, yeah, that's that. I feel quite cakey. I feel like throughout the day it's going to feel even more cakier. Yeah, there's nothing else I can say. It's just my lip area. I'll zoom in just to show you the problem areas. Okay, so already my lip, okay, and my nose, you can see how cakey that bit there is. Yeah, so yeah, that foundation isn't for me, unfortunately. I don't really know what to say that's good about it, really. I feel cakey. It was greasy when applying. The pump isn't very good. Like, the applicator is really gimmicky. I'm sorry, I can't tell you anything good. So that's it for my review today. Hopefully this helps you out and helps you make up your mind on whether you want it or not. I don't think I've given a very good opinion. I'm pretty much saying do not buy this because of a number of reasons. So if you enjoyed this video, if this video helped you, then don't forget to hit a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm uploading videos every week, maybe two or three a week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.